Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a game you haven't seen for a long time, Godus. So as many of you are probably aware now, version 2 came out today. It's been a long time coming, but I'm going to briefly kind of show you what's changed. So for one thing that a lot of people are going to want to see, instead of having to click every single house to collect it now, they've now put a leashing mechanic in. So you just click one, hold it down, and then you can just literally draw between each one. So it's just one click and you just go through them all. It still plays the nice little tune that I still personally like. So there's a nice bit of that gathered. There's been quite a lot of improvements with this. Some people might not agree with some of them, some people will. It's going to be one of those things, no one's ever going to be completely happy. But these are the new settlements as well. I unlocked these. I've played this since it come out, well, since the new version's come out, about an hour. So this is, you have to start a new game now because your old games won't be compatible anymore. So you get a little island and then you start to unlock more areas and you build across. So I'll try and show you a little bit more of what's changed. So at the minute I need to build some more land for these guys. So let me see if I can do that for you quick. Sculpting's a lot simpler now as well. That's changed considerably. Oh, I cannot get this one bit there. Go. There we go. So it's a lot smoother now, you can do a lot more. At the minute I've only got like the weak sculpting power, so I can't sculpt a lot. You can only do, like, it costs a certain amount of belief to do like higher sections and certain lower sections. So at the minute I can do like the first 3 areas of sand, so like this one shouldn't cost me anything now. But like if I wanted to go into like the grass or really low sand, it does actually cost me belief. And it's quite expensive. They have they've put out another config change to actually increase the amount that you're actually rewarded, because people are actually spending more than they originally thought you were going to at the start. So there's going to be still a lot of they've already said themselves there's still a lot of polish that needs to be added to it yet, but there was a few more substantial changes. There's now different types of settlement as well. So this is just a standard building settlement. You can now also get farming settlements and trading settlements. So the trading, you actually trade with other players that you meet, which I'll be interested to try, so I'll definitely be giving that a go. So we are now getting close. So now all I'm going to do, just send out a couple of builders, same as you used to before. You just send out a house that's got the little build icon and they'll go and start rolling. So I just need to get 140 population, which this is easily going to sort out for me. And then I will be able to get a new card. Cards have changed as well, how they work compared to how you used to get them. So I will try and show you that in just a second. Just got to wait for these to actually finish. Make sure I haven't missed any chests. The chests are still around for you to collect your resources, but as I say, things are a little bit different, which hopefully I'll be able to show you. 22 Cans did release a video earlier actually showing off some of the changes. So like they showed off about the exploration you can now go on and things like this. So it's worth checking out if you haven't been keeping up, kind of thing. It's quite cool. There's going to be a lot of changes coming to it. I'm kind of pleased with some of the changes. There's still a few bugs here and there that need to be worked on, but I'm sure that'll all come in time. So we're just waiting on these guys to, this time here is basically just till they actual fill up with population, so they breed and all that kind of stuff. So just waiting on this. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Right, I've got a new card. So I'm now going to get wood huts. So these will increase belief and all that kind of, how much belief, how many followers each one holds. Okay, right, now we can go to here. So down the bottom here are the resources that you now collect from the chests. But to unlock each one, see, like this has got a lock symbol on it, and it has this little picture of a wrench, so you have to drag and drop these stickers with the wrench on there and it'll fill up so much progress. So I've got quite a lot of these, so I should be able to fill this up and show you how this works. This part of the map seems to have gone really loud. I hope that doesn't come through too badly. Hopefully I can fix it if it does. And there we go, so that's now unlocked. So now, there you go, and you get a nice little animation say it's unlocked. So now when I actually open up a big area, I can build a wood hut now. So what I'll probably end up doing is trying to drag this away maybe, because I reckon probably one would fit here. So maybe I'll try that now. Again, for smashing trees and things like this, it's not repeated clicking anymore. You just click and hold and it takes it down for you. And you can just move it across to the next tree and just leash it exactly like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, actually one's fit there. No, I'll still drag this back anyway. You can also now get buffs off trees and things like that, which you can actually increase your belief. Later on you can get skill. I say skills like the cards that like increase the amount of belief you get if they're built. The houses are built higher. There's some pretty cool little changes. It goes right up to Iron Age now, which is going to be pretty interesting to see what you can get. I'm interested to try some of the more multiplayer features in it. Personally, I think that's going to be the seller on this now, because the general building side of it is still pretty much the same as it was before. You know, you find it once you've got a certain piece of flat land, they'll go and automatically start building, and it's still that same kind of idea. But the multiplayer trading, I think that'll be the thing that sells a lot more people, makes it a bit more of a social game, and that could be pretty interesting if they've done it right. Right, that's a load of houses, but one of them's got to be a wood hut surely. So I'm going to set a load of people to go and work on them. There you go. You can all go and get to work. Very cool. See, I've got a lot. I'm getting more faith than I was burning before. So them changes they've put in have actually helped. Because when I first started this earlier, everything felt so slow. It was taking me ages to do anything. So yeah, these are definitely bigger than those, aren't they? They used to number these so you could tell what sizes it was going to come up with, which was quite helpful. I hope they actually put something like that back in. Unless now you just have to learn to judge it on size, I guess. So what am I working towards next? We've got a monument, and then I get a follower upgrade. We'll give it even more belief on higher land. There we go, that's the one I was talking about. Sculpt paths in settlements, that's pretty cool. Settlement upgrade increases the radius, and then a farming settlement, so that's going to be another. These are the quite interesting ones I want to get through, which hopefully I'll be able to do most of that off camera, and then I'll probably do little update videos, same as when I first covered Godus. I'll probably do some more of these. One thing you do now is you earn friendship quite early on, so then things like this happen, so your villagers actually go outside the house on their own now, and they actually go and interact with each other and make friendships, or go climb a tree and gather food and all this kind of stuff. It just makes the place look a little bit more lively than it used to. Particularly when you've got these little communities, they all go and gather up and chat and all this kind of stuff. At the minute these guys aren't chatting, they're unemployed. And you have to assign them a job in a settlement, but at the minute it says I've got to leash them, but it wasn't working, so I've just left that for now. I'm sure it'll be fixed soon enough. Or maybe it was just me making a mistake, who knows. The other one I'm trying to work towards now is this over here, which is basically like a dock that they can rebuild, and then from what I understand you can send some villagers off in a boat on an exploration kind of idea to try and find new lands. So they'll go and find little tiny islands off the map, and then like each one will have certain rewards and things like that on there that you've got to try and uncover, which I think that's kind of interesting. So you've got like your main home world, which is this, then you've got like, I think you still have your separate multiplayer worlds for combat, and then you have like exploration worlds. I think that's kind of cool. So you've got your little safe, as it were, like your little safe base for you to get your belief, and then your everything else is kind of separate. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I could see the benefit of like you building up this little village and then actually taking this into like combat would be kind of interesting. Oh, I'm actually really close to my next unlock. That's pretty cool. So the unlocks kind of flow pretty well once they get going. Oh, I actually didn't build a log cabin. Maybe it's because it's on the beach. Maybe it's got to be up a bit higher. Or maybe it needs even more area. I just didn't give it. That'll be something I'll have to try. Maybe I'll try and get it over here somewhere, fill this up and flatten it out. That could be kind of cool. So I've got a follower upgrade, and this is locked as well. Followers will give even more belief on higher land. Okay. Do I have enough for that? I've only got one social thing. I doubt that's going to unlock it. Yeah, nowhere near. I'm going to need quite a lot of those. So that's going to be my next mission, I think, is to go and get that done. But yeah, the changes are kind of cool. As I say, I still think there's quite a bit to be done. The only thing that I would really complain about heavily at the minute is, like, I don't like the settlements have a wall on now. because it just clips through buildings that were already there, and it's just a personal thing. I just find that really annoying. But it's not game breaking, so it's not a major problem. I'd only be really bothered if it was completely ruining the game for me. There's been a couple of graphical errors that I've suffered as well, where the land started flashing or just completely disappeared, but a simple relog fixed that. So that wasn't, again, a major issue. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could point out that I've had a problem with. I don't think there really has been. They've addressed the low belief that you get at the start. The leashing seems to work pretty well. Occasionally I have the odd little problem with it, but nothing serious. Like, for the main part it generally works. The only problem I've had is, well, I'll tell you what, I'll quickly show you, and then maybe someone else can just point out if I'm doing something wrong. But usually you would drag a set assignment onto a house. So like, you can see there's one person here who actually doesn't have a job. So let's say if I took that and then I'd leash over to here and drag it on there, he becomes a builder. But I can't see any other houses in the radius that are able for me to leash that to. So these unemployed people, they get people in white, come and stand there. So then it says, assign unemployed followers by leashing. So let's say if I try and do this and hold, I've just grabbed the house like a fool. No, I need this. But you can't actually drag it onto them and assign them. Maybe you can assign them to the house, possibly? Maybe that actually would be worth trying. Let's say if I took this house. Can I assign you to a house? No. Can I grab you? Oh, I've just actually unassigned them from a role. No, we don't want to do that. That's silly. We want those as builders. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that's something I'm doing wrong or if that's just the leashing isn't detecting them properly. I'm not sure. So that's something that could probably be explained a little bit better or just addressed if it is a problem. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to be doing a couple more episodes on Godus. Same as I did before, I'll probably build up a little civilization and generally show you how it unfolds. Because everyone seemed to enjoy that format before, so I'll probably do it again. And plus I just want to see, like, I'll show you a little bit further down the tech tree. So I want to try and get to some of this other stuff. So I want to try and get to the farming settlements to see what that's like. Voyage upgrade, so you can get larger boats, so you can get plus 10 followers. Again, better abodes. I want to try and get some of these log cabins built. There you go, double click to dig down while sculpting. I need that because that's handy. That's one thing I've been missing. More settlement upgrades so they increase even further. Followers move even faster. There's all these cool things that I actually want to try. All the way up to trading. And then actually I want to try these powers. So this is also the new power menu. So you can now get all these statues, which are pretty cool. Will increase the capacity of all abodes nearby. Placing inside a settlement will affect all abodes. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That is pretty good indeed. Let's actually try that. Can I place it anywhere? So let's say I placed it there. No, it looks like you actually do have to place it on a house. So let's get rid of one of these small houses. So let's say... that one. There you go. So now I get a little cot there. So that's going to increase how many people each one of these holds, if I'm to understand that correctly. Yeah, there you go. So there's all the things that are actually being affected by it. So each one of these houses now holds more people. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm guessing the same as before, the cost of that's going to go up every time. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then your simple settlements is there as before, which I may set up another one of those soon as well, just because they're pretty handy to have. But I am enjoying this leashing. At first, I didn't mind the clicking too much when at least on a small settlement. And once it did get big, it did get a bit of a problem. For anyone who used to watch the content, you will have seen how big my first civ was. So I kind of like this leashing stuff. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to spend a few more hours with it and see if I have any more thoughts or any more problems, and then I'll probably do another video. So expect another one in a couple of days, and then hopefully this area should look a lot different, because I'll try and sculpt out some of these mountains and flatten some of these areas and make a big population here. These are also what used to be the shrines for you to expand. You now build like a big a pyre and set it alight, and then that increases your vision around. I don't think there's anything else there that I could say that's been changed, so my main priority at the minute is getting to this. I want to try the exploration, which I'll probably do a video when I get that, just so I can show you guys what that's all about. I think that'd be pretty cool to show. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I've probably missed loads of stuff on there, but as I say, I'm going to do a couple of videos, so I'll do it. If there's anything I've missed, I'll try and make sure I do it in the next video. Drop a comment, tell me what you think about the new Godus update, or if you're playing it yourself, let me know. If I get to the multiplayer phase, maybe I can trade with some people. That'd be kind of cool to do. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye bye.